Hello my dolly dearies and welcome to another video. So today we're going to be making a doll of one of my OCs, Tia. I did her in a drawing a while back, so make sure to go and check it out. Link in the eye above. But anyways, without further ado, let's get on with the video. I'm going to be using the Alistabat as a base, but let's get started. To start off, take a pair of scissors and clip the hair as close to the head as possible. Now that she's bald, we can get rid of all the hair and tuck it away. Time to remove the head. Now that the head is removed, you can take your needle nose pliers and start scraping them around the inside of the head to get all of the nasty gunk out. This one was especially gunky. Next, we can remove her face paint with acetone. Now we've got a clean state that we can start working on. To start off, take your MFC sealant and seal her face with a couple coats. Now we can get onto the face up. Take your chalk pastels and lightly blush the face on the eyes, nose and lips. You can also blush the forehead, but I didn't feel that suits my style or this doll. Now that all the blushing's done, we can get on to the face up. Unfortunately, my camera fritzed out again and didn't record the first half. But here's the second half. For the face up, I just sketched out some of the basic shapes with blue eyes and some eyeliner in brown. Now that the face-up is done, we can get on to the hair. For the hair, I got this beautiful snowflake nylon from Retro Dolls UK. It is honestly so beautiful and so soft. It's a limited edition one, so make sure to get it quickly before it's sold out. Thank you so much, Retro Dolls UK, it's absolutely stunning. But I wanted her to have a wig cap, so I made a bunch of wefts. I wanted the hair to be removable because due to the wings it would get in the way. Take your wefts and glue them to the wig cap. And then you can use a pin to secure it to the head. I had to use a couple pins to keep it in place. But she looks so beautiful with her hair. But now it's on to the wings. For the wings, take a piece of wire and measure it out to the right lengths. I made a little M shape with a little dip on the inside so that we could stab it into her back. Take your drill and make 2 holes in her back. And attach the wire on the inside. Make sure that your wings are equal, you wouldn't want them to be wonky and uneven. For the angel wing, I placed it on some pale white fabric and started sketching around the skeleton so that I could have a base to glue all of my feathers onto. The joy about using wire is that the wings can be fully articulated, so the fabric can be stretched out or they can be closed up. And with the fabric all on, the wire isn't even visible. Now for the feathers. I just got a bunch of feathers off an old fancy dress in which some of the feathers were falling off. They were some cheap angel wings, but the feathers looked absolutely stunning on this. And with them all folded, it goes together so nicely. I need to make more wings in future. But with all the wings glued down, it looks so pretty. I even added some small fuzzy feathers around the top. It's so pretty. Now that it's all fastened into her back, it can fold completely. It's so cool being able to have these articulated wings. Now onto the demon wing. I took some wire and fastened 2 extra bits of wire between it to make the little spokes between the wing. I don't know what they're called. But I then covered that in latex. That was a very long and timely process, which I may make a video on in the future, but probably not because it took so long and was so difficult. But onto the painting. I squirted some acrylic paint on it and just mixed it on the wing and painted it out. I accidentally added a bit too much and probably shouldn't have put paint directly onto the wing. But it's a tip for my future. It now looks like a proper demon wing. I even tried to make the smokes a little darker. But it looks so cool. Time to fasten that into her back as well. Put some hot glue into the hole, just so that the wing stays in place. And that's both the wings. Isn't it pretty and cool? I'm really happy with how they turned out, and I think it'll be fun to make more wings again in future. But now, on to the next part, the clothing. I used my old Spectra doll to make some clothing patterns. I didn't have any white fabric, so I took some fabric and bleached it white. It's not very visible on the camera, but in real life it's a big difference. I made a pattern for the dress, which you'll be able to find in the description below. It even has a little heart-shaped pocket at the back for wings. While I couldn't get the heart-shaped pocket to work quite right with my blue ribbon lining, I would love to see what some of you could make of it. So please @ me in your creations on Instagram. The dress is all done and it looks so pretty. Unfortunately, as I said, the heart pocket didn't work out too well. But time to attach the skirt. To do this, I simply had a rectangle, the size will be linked, and fastened some ribbon to the bottom with a simple running stitch. Gather it in place, and you can use a little bit of glue to dab it to the skirt so that there are no stitch lines showing. The dress is absolutely perfect and looks exactly like the dress I drew her with. Time to get her into it. I made some stockings using a pattern from Moonlight Jewel Dolls. Link to her channel will be in the description box below. And then for the shoes, I simply painted them black. While there are a chain pattern, they're not too visible. But with that, she's completely finished. She looks stunning and exactly how I envisioned her to be. I'm so happy with how she turned out. But anyways, thank you for watching my dolly dearies. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!